learned about SNUG many, many years ago when I started with Absolute Canine, and it's been about 15, 16 years now that I've had a relationship with the organization, and we've just followed them as they move from place to place and trained dogs, referred people. It's been great. Absolute Canine and SNUG offered us a couple of things. Primarily the acquisition of purebred German Shepherds from Europe mainly, and that was really key, that fit into the family. They picked dogs that would fit in. When my wife and I were just a couple, we had really got one type of dog. As we got children, we got more of a dog for the family. And also then training. It was always been important to me to have dogs at this size that were protection trained, that I could control. And I've worked with them to do that. And we have 2 dogs, for example, that are bite trained. I feel better about the fact that having the protection trained dogs around my children, because I know I can control them. I mean, if you can control a dog that basically is really in that active mode, you can control it when it's just playing. And the key is, and I think that's what really Absolute Canine did for us, is it showed us that that training makes the dog part of the family. And people around us don't know that the dogs are protection trained. They have no idea. And that's the way I want it. I think what I've enjoyed the most in working with SNUG and with Absolute Canine has been the support, the availability. If there was an issue, how quickly people responded. I knew that I could call pretty much day or night and get help. Fortunately, I haven't needed it, but I knew it was there. The other part was the idea of the level of competency and the fact that I knew that I was with the best place. I've looked at a number of places, been around dogs all my life from when I was a young child, and it was the level of competency, the services. And then as it expanded into SNUG, the boarding, the training, the grooming. We recently ran into a situation with a skunk, and that I was really caught. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and this is the place I called, and the organization responded immediately. It was great.
I would describe SNUG as to being life-saving completely after what happened to one of our dogs, Jasper, after a coyote attacked him. So definitely life-saving.
For me, it's competency, and it's the ability, whatever the problem we threw at with animals, from a dog like my daughter just talked about that was attacked by a coyote and was nearly killed, to the skunk, to the level of training. And more than that, also, I've referred a lot of people, and they've all had excellent experiences. No matter what the issue came across, they had experience, and they were all different, and from shepherds to others to just training. I think I've referred probably 10, 12 people here over the years.
What's up? Come here. What's up?
Sit.